Next two graphs provide insight into whether the board interacts in a positive way to improve performance. One of the things that we know from group research is that groups who provide peer-to-peer support, who encourage and help each other develop, are those that perform better. We have three elements to what we want to understand here. The first is whether we have this peer-to-peer support in terms of task focus. Do we talk about the tasks that we're actually undertaking? Second, do we provide feedback in terms of our interpersonal interactions, about how we say what we're saying? And the third one is to make sure that we're not doing it in an unhelpful way. We can see here very tight negative response around unhelpful. That's good. This one is negatively scored, which means low scores on unhelpful are good. In terms of the other two areas, again, on average, they're seen as generally positive. But there is one, maybe two respondents here who are actually don't believe we're doing as well as what we possibly could around these topics. But overall, that's a fairly positive response. The only thing we'd like to see is perhaps it be a bit higher and a bit less of a spread in the distribution here. We'd be wanting to understanding why we have that spread in terms of peer support. The other element that we look here is in terms of group norms, in terms of the teamwork that we have involved. So we look at the levels of commitment and contribution in effort. We look at the routines the board uses, how it works. Notice here how we get a drop off here and a bit lower average in terms of the routines the board uses. And again, another tap into this knowledge, skill or experience spread, and whether the board really learns from its mistakes. This is more about learning than the spread of knowledge, skill and experience that we talked about before. And these two elements provide us an insight into how effectively we're developing and coming together as a particular group, looking at our peer-to-peer mentoring, looking at our effort norms, our routines, and whether we're learning from the past.